what is your proposition on this? 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Okay, well, I guess I should preface, because a lot of people are sort of getting wrong the relationship between Mike and I. So I'll just quickly preface with, it was just simply, there are two sides of Mike. There's Mike that, in the spaces, jolly, can be abrasive, just like you guys described. And then there's Mike who has an opinion and gets in contact with you behind the scenes when you do a show and you're producing a show. And I think it was the the abrasiveness of the things that he wanted us to say, or that he disagreed with, is what turned me off to UAP Mike. And then after the whole Lou Elizondo fiasco, that's when things got personal with him, as far as making memes of my girlfriend and myself, and yeah. So I think that should be said first off. That is why I have a very, very, very visceral dislike to UAP Mike. Also, I wanted to clarify, I was told $50 an hour, not $50 flat rate. And
you're right. It's 50 an hour. That was Shane.
Yeah. Well, what's interesting is that you deleted it also in the messages from our Twitter conversation. So, but regardless, I'm here. Let's just do this fucking thing. As far as, yeah.
You know what? Finish. I do have a point on that. I forgot to bring up.
It's okay. We're past it. So, as far as UFOs and aliens visiting the planet Earth, I say, as much of a possibility as there is, which is almost infinitely none, it's mathematically almost zero. There is a possibility, and God knows, I would love for that possibility to be true. Primarily, just to, like you said earlier before, I have had my own experience as a young man, a young 13-year-old kid, at a party, and yeah, it was profound. But before that, I was a big fan of UFOs. I had consumed almost every book in my public and school library. I was obsessed with the topic. So it's not far-fetched to say that my personal experience over time and just my misunderstanding of what I was looking at could have weighed heavily in what I thought it was. And looking back, that's just scientific fact. Memories change, and personal experiences are not evidence unless you come back with a piece of evidence. So that's, I guess, my position on the UFO topic. We can discuss phenomenon and consciousness and all of these things, but in my opinion, these are all philosophies and thought experiments. None of it is backed by real science. And I'm interested to see what facts UAP Mike brings to the table. And I'm also interested to understand how it's possible to dock somebody that has publicly put their name out there attached to a YouTube channel. So I'm interested to see how that one works as well. Yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say, other than, just, I didn't really bring much. I'm just interested to see what Mike brings. Because, to me, this is the equivalent of debating whether or not Santa Claus is real. So Mike believes in Santa Claus. I don't. It's really as simple as that. So I guess let us continue and see where we go from here.
Thanks, Lou. And yeah, on that point, so you guys do have a long history together. I understand and expect that some of that will be brought up, and I'm going to allow that. If you want to cite what someone said or whatever, if you really feel like that's pertinent to whatever point you're trying to make, and maybe that's just part of your
I don't think any of it's pertinent, but I do think it is important to include. He used to be a fan of my show.
What's the
he used to love our show. You were just annoying, the accusation, and then that annoyingness turned into harassment. So that's really what it was.
Okay. You did have over a minute left on your, so I'll let you go a little longer. But I guess the point I wanted to make is you guys are going to bring some of that up. Maybe
participating in events. Nothing was linked, and yeah, so that was kind of messed up. But anyways, so I'm gonna most of what I really want to say is kind of referencing two studies, or rather, not even two studies, two papers, two reports. One of them is the ODNI 2022 Annual Report on Unidentified Aerial Phenomena. That was published by the ODNI. I think it was in July of 20. Was it in 23? I think they actually published it. I can't remember. And then the second report is actually, I think it's the NASA study by the independent, what is it called? The independent study team.
You don't know the studies you're bringing to the table? All right, cool.
Okay, we're not going to be cutting off each other, not at this stage yet in the debate. So, warning one. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I know paying attention is hard for some people. Okay, back.
Mike, are you still there?
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, so the two studies that are up in the nest there, that's generally what I'm going to be kind of referencing for the most part. I want to keep the scope of what I'm going to say here limited just because, it was kind of not a ton of time to prepare. But so my mission statement, or whatever you want to call it, is the UFO UAP topic deserves a rigorous data acquisition campaign. The United States government, as well as other international partners, should be, if they are not already, positioned to contribute to a robust and systematic approach to studying UFO UAP. At present, and now these are some of the notes I'm just going to read from the study here for you. At present, analysis of the UAP data is hampered by poor sensor calibration, the lack of multiple measurements, the lack of sensor metadata, and the lack of baseline data. Making a concerted effort to improve all aspects is vital. Moving forward, NASA should contribute to a comprehensive government-wide approach to collecting future data. The importance of detecting UAP with multiple well-calibrated sensors is paramount, and NASA could potentially leverage its considerable expertise in this domain to utilize multispectral or hyperspectral data. Again, hyperspectral imaging is a process that collects information from across the entire electromagnetic spectrum, and multispectral imaging just captures the image data within a specific wavelength. And these are all facts from the NASA UAP Independent Study Team report on page 3. And this is kind of on page 18. It is clear, and this is about the data repository, right? It is clear to the panel that establishing a more robust and systematic framework and data repository for UAP reporting is essential. This particularly applies to civilian reporting of UAP. Current FAA guidelines suggest that citizens wanting to report UAP contact their local law enforcement or one or more non-governmental organizations, which is inadequate for drawing scientific inferences. And here are some of the conclusions that NASA drew from that independent study. NASA is uniquely positioned to contribute to a robust and systematic approach to studying UAPs, furthering its mission of advancing scientific knowledge, technical expertise, and exploration. When considering the above recommendations and according to budget priorities, NASA should leverage its core capabilities and expertise to determine whether it should take a leading or supporting role in implementing a given recommendation. The positioning of NASA's role should further be situated within the context of the broader whole of government approach to understanding UAP. At present, the detection of UAP is often serendipitous, captured by sensors that were not designed or calibrated for this purpose, and which lack comprehensive metadata. Coupled with incomplete data archiving and curation, this means that the origin of numerous UAP remain uncertain. The importance of detecting UAP with multiple well-calibrated sensors is thus paramount. And accordingly, we recommend that NASA leverage its considerable expertise in this domain to potentially utilize multispectral or hyperspectral data as part of a rigorous data acquisition campaign.
You were cut off, but that was our 30-second timer there. So basically, you think there is evidence that UFOs are worth taking seriously. Lou does not, essentially. So topic number one, the nature of the phenomena. And on each of these topics, I'm going to have Mike go first, give his statement, and then we'll have Lou give his statement.
Guys, if you're just now joining us, my apologies. The time started a little bit off, so I wanted to give everybody a chance to actually watch the show. These guys go back and forth pretty wild online, so this is going to be good to get an actual little thing here. I want to give a shout out to UFO Intros for being able to put this together and letting us stream it from here. Of course, after the debate, we will start our normal show and we'll be talking about this, how this went. So thanks again, guys, for being here. We're going to be in the comment section.
I agree. I agree that these sensors should be calibrated. I agree that we should be looking at this section in the sky. Where we disagree is what I think they'll find. I believe they're going to find drones, both ours and adversarial. I think they're going to be drug running drones, a lot of them. I think they're going to be balloons, and I think they're going to be air clutter. And when all the data is in, when enough data is collected and it's clear enough and all of that stuff happens and passes, that's when you'll get a confirmation again from the Pentagon that that's what these things are. And then you'll get another excuse as to why UAP Mike thinks that these UAP are extraterrestrial in origin or NHI in origin or whatever acronym you want to attach to it. And I will also point out when it comes to NASA, the Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena Independent Study Report, which was an hour-long discussion that you can go and find on NASA's channel on YouTube. The very first thing at the 8-minute mark that NASA says is the NASA independent study team did not find any evidence that UAP have an extraterrestrial origin, but we don't know what these UAP are. That's why I'm announcing that NASA has appointed a NASA director of UAP research. They're being tasked with developing and overseeing that program. So they don't know what they are does not mean they're extraterrestrial. And just because you don't know what it is, doesn't mean you can label it that. And as far as your YouTube channel is concerned, you had a UFO show. You had multiple videos on there sharing your UFO opinions like a YouTuber. So just because you use your full name doesn't mean that nobody else can bring it to people's attention.
Thanks, Lou. Go ahead, Mike. 2 minutes.
Okay, so these were some of my notes I took. Lou purposely misrepresents the NHI argument with aliens visiting Earth. So, this way we can, kind of toss out crypto terrestrial, that kind of thing. Lou also said he had an obsession. Does that indicate that he possibly had an unhealthy relationship with the topic and that might be a reason for his visceral rejection? And experiences are evidence in some situations, Lou, even though you said they aren't, depending on the need of evidentiary standards for the analysis. And Santa Claus does not have tangible data points, so that's a straw man argument. And I also notice you really like to speculate instead of wait for results, which just means you're impatient.
All right, way under time there. So on the points going forward, we have counter rebuttals. Do you guys want to do counter rebuttals on the opening statements, or should we dive into the topics? We will dive into the topics.
I'm sorry. There were so many things thrown there. My obsession with UFOs. I think everybody that's in this room right now has, or at one point had a healthy obsession with an unhealthy obsession with UFOs. That probably ended once I got into high school, and didn't really start back up until 2017 when the Pentagon released 3 videos and a guy named Lou Elizondo came onto the scene. So yeah, once you figure out that all of those people are lying and they're just, God knows what they're up to, but it's not telling the truth about NHI. Like, okay, so if I don't know what NHI is, define it. What do you want to? What label would you like to put on it, Mike? Like, what is NHI? And as far as I don't want to wait for things to be finished, like papers. What papers being written? Tell me about all the papers that are being written about NHI and consciousness being connected to extraterrestrial beings, or vice versa, or whatever woo label you want to put on it.
Go ahead, Mike.
I am so confused. What is going on here? Is this like is he asking me? Are we at the Q&A already?
He just did his counter rebuttal, and now you're given one counter rebuttal, and then we'll go into the topics.
Wow, all right, dude, wow.
So I really have very little counter rebuttal. I guess you're asking me, my stance on NHI would probably be that it's an intelligence, some form of sentient intelligence, AI or otherwise, that was either not designed by us or,
that's what you
Homo
think, or that's
sapiens
what
sapien.
You know?
I'm sorry?
That's what you think, or that's what you know?
That's what I think.
Okay.
All right. So as far as the nature of the phenomena goes, where do you guys fall? And again, we'll have Mike go first on these topics. We've already kind of addressed this now, the extraterrestrial hypothesis, versus natural phenomena. Basically, regarding competing explanations for UFO sightings, explore the validity of the extraterrestrial hypothesis versus other explanations. That could be other paranormal things. It could be grounded in natural phenomena, misidentifications, human-made objects, etc. So, Mike, take a crack at it.
Yeah, so I think the phenomenon in general, right, has a lot of different arms to it. I can't say I'm well versed in any of them, nor do I feel extremely confident that I can say anything exists, right? I have, my worldview is that, the world we exist in is inherently immaterial, right? And, a lot of these things can be extremely subjective. So that being said, for me, I grew up Catholic. I went to a Catholic college, and I went to school with nuns. Like, I took religious classes. Some of the worst grades I ever got were from nuns, and I have no idea why I got bad grades in their religious classes, because I really tried. But, the idea is that, there are a lot of religious phenomena that have crossover. So I do think something like stigmata, bilocation, these are all things experienced by people, going back into the religious days. And just, as I can speak from that, these phenomena do have some common denominators with the UFO phenomenon, which I also think is physical. So I think it's a mix of a physical and possible non-physical origin.
And Lou, I guess I'm not sure what your position is on this, because so you're not saying UFOs are not a thing. You're just saying that there's no proof there's ET. But do you think that undermines the whole imperative to investigate?
I think what experiences are experiencing, I mean, honestly, I don't know what the hell Mike just said. It was a lot of sort of mumbo jumbo. They're here, but they're not here. It's just very convenient for this discussion. And I will also underline that he starts everything with, I think. I thought you were going to bring facts to this discussion, but apparently it's just a lot of thought and philosophy again. But that's okay. We could stick there. But it's as far as the phenomenon is concerned, I think it needs to be studied why humans are either manifesting or genuinely having a reaction to something that they're seeing and experiencing. I'm not going to sit here and say that enough research has been done on that aspect of this discussion. And if a major university wants to fund that study, I'm all for it. But the only person that has ever even come close to that is John Mack. And John Mack has been shown over the years, especially the years, have not been kind to the legacy of John Mack. He's pretty much a huckster and a hoaxer. And what he did at the Ariel school setting was nothing short of dubious. It's weird, yes. It's do I think people suffer from it? Absolutely. Do I think there are visceral effects like PTSD and things like that? Absolutely. Do I think it's caused by an actual alien coming into their rooms and abducting them, or appearing as an angel or a ghost, whatever time period Mike wants to put this in? I think there is something happening in the human condition where a segment of society tends to believe in these things and really, really hold on to them with great, great emotion. And so yeah, I mean, the phenomenon, it's to me, it's more of a human condition that needs to be studied than an actual thing that's happening. I think coincidences feed into conspiracy. And again, like, where is the evidence? Like, I want the evidence. I'd love to see it. I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to define exactly what I saw when I was 13. But as far as I can tell, and the experiences that I've had and the people that I've spoken with and interviewed, there's nothing there. There's really nothing there other than a very, very, very serious national security issue.
So there's nothing there except for a very
Undermining
big
the fact that
national
it's an
security.
international issue, right? It's always got to be our national security, even though it's been experienced internationally for hundreds of years. But yeah.
Okay, well, that underlines another great point. How come no other country has come out with hardcore evidence that we're being visited by NHI or extraterrestrial or Santa Claus?
I'm sorry. So who's come out with hardcore evidence at all?
And nobody.
Well, maybe there's a reason. I'm just
Why
saying.
is that? Why?
I don't know. I just said
you don't
maybe.
know now. Okay.
I never said I knew. I don't understand. Are you hearing someone else talk?
No, and this is just classic Mike Boyle here. It's just the old.
He did it. I'm out.
Oh, I'm out. Oh, I'm out. Oh, you're such a jerk. Whatever. Such a whiny baby.
What'd you just call him, Lou? A boil?
Yeah, that's what I call him, a boil.
Nice.
He's Jesus, dude. He's such a baby. For such a tough guy with all these facts, like, of course he popped out early. Like, that's his move. He can't argue his points. And so he fakes this outrage when you mention his name that he's publicly put out there and made a channel around. You know, like, I know this because he used to brag to me when he used to call me and tell me how to fucking conduct my show behind the scenes. And he's like, I've got a YouTube channel and it's pretty popular. If I could suggest some things to you. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? Like, no, I'm okay. I don't need your suggestions. Like, dude, the guy's a joke. And anybody here that thinks he's a good person or a good guy, go look at the things that he's liked and that he's shared. And go look at the memes and the fucking laughs that he's had at the expense of my loved ones. I've never fucking done that to anybody. And the reason why you had to pay me $15 an hour to be in this fucking discussion is because that guy's a scumbag. He doesn't deserve
think that UAP Mike backed out.
He doesn't deserve it. And he will make any excuse he can to not have a discussion, to not have a rational discussion about this. And if anybody else in this room is willing to come up and provide me any circumstance, any evidence, any story, anything, anybody in this room wants to come up here and have a discussion on this, I'm here. Let's go. I'm not going anywhere. You still got, well, technically 6 minutes for the first hour. So like, I'll stay here afterwards though, because like, of course Mike left. What a baby.
I mean, you're the one who resorted to name calling, bro. So we'll prorate the payment.
Call him. I used his name.
Good effort.
I used his name.
You called him a boil?
No,
you doxed him. You doxed him.
I didn't dox him.
That's weird, bro. You doxed his name, right?
No, he can't be doxed. How do you dox somebody that's already has his name out there publicly?
Whatever, dude. Thanks.
Wow. That was wild. Guys, that was like when Tyson bit off Evander Holyfield's ear, you know? And then suddenly it's over. It's over before it began. Dear Lord. Yeah, Pavel, I think you're right. I wasn't expecting this to go any different, for sure. They made it like 45 minutes or something. Yeah. The actual debate. They had like opening statements. What was that about? Guys, my camera just decided to stop working. So when it starts to come back on again, we're going to have the thing. We might have to reload it. I don't know. You know how the technical difficulties go. But like that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. I mean, we'll have a play-by-play coming up here shortly. Oh, what's up, Red?
What up?
What up, man? Yeah.
Oh, did you just stream that?
Yeah, I just streamed it.
Oh, are we live right now?
Yes.
Oh shoot! It's scandalous, bro.
No. I cleared it with UFO. I cleared it with UFO intros. I cleared it.
What did you think of that?
I think that the overlay looks really good once I got it working.
Overlay's better than the debate.
It was. I agree. If you guys agree, then let us know in the comments, guys. Welcome.
Good thing I wasn't naked.
Yeah, that's a very good thing. You should change it to your avatar.
Oh yes.
Like turn your cam on.
Yeah, I know. My camera's charging right now too, so yeah, I gotta just be avatar mode for me. I didn't realize we're on. Oh shoot.
Yeah, you actually were on, and then you put yourself in this. I was told. Okay, this is again. I love UFO intros for this reason. I was told the debate would start at 5 o'clock. 5:30. Actually, 5:30. That's what I was told. 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So I thought, okay, we'll start at 5, and then we'll just kind of like go into it. But I thought that it would be really interesting to see live because of how we all thought it would go. Do you know what I mean? We all thought it would go that way. And so it really did. It really did. We created some of these little, look at these. Those are fun. But yeah, man, all in all, what a debate. And what a good overlay. We really thought we had it started off. I mean, what are we talking about, right? Like, what is a believer? What is a skeptic? They got their opening statements out, and then her feelings are. Maybe what we can do is do a follow-up on this one. No money. Again, that debate was presented by UFO Intros, Kimball, for those who don't know. And, I think right now what people are kind of feeling like is it was what was going on?
Oh, what's this? That was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was. Didn't even get a chance to use them, man. But all in all, pretty good. I mean, do you think that there's going to be like a follow-up of any kind? Let's see. We'll do this. Wow, we're way up there. I love this.
That was only like 12 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Should we read some of the chat?
Yeah, read some of the chat.
To include.
They didn't. Yeah, dude, they got like 2 insults in.
Cat think of that debate? Lou is only doing straw man, says John Pond 09. Lou definitely smells like butter, says Langigi.
Yes.
Super Water says laugh laugh. Heather Brady says butter. Mia says, well, it's about time there's an actual debate. Mia, I like the cat and dog graphic better, lol. RJ says meatball. Wait, did UAP Mike just leave the debate question mark? Yes. Yes. Blue Reviews called him by his last name. WTF. Ha ha ha, what a loser, says Dexter Sinister. Mia says, oh, that's why, huh? Heather Birdie says, Mike rage quit.
True.
Buddy James said LMAO. Should we get Mike? Let me send Mike the invite. Let's see what he's doing.
Yeah, let's get him in here, man.
Also, I think my video is actually done. I'm going to premiere it at 5.
Yeah.
I don't know what the plan is actually right now with what's going on with this thing, but let me know. And
You know what we could do is we could end this and call it the debate space or the debate show, and then wrap it early, and then pop back on a live stream.
Yeah, let me just send this to
6.
UAP Mike and Kimball.
Okay,
cool. We can get everyone's. We'll just give them like a little bit, see if they're down, and then.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Lou Reviews blocked me though.
Ooh, friend of the show. Friend of the show. Guys, I think that's a great idea. Oh, Lou started a space. And I'm blocked. I'm blocked from watching the space. Kind of bummed. Really wanted to see that one. That would have been a good one.
How much do you think Kimball's going to pay him? Chat, how much should Kimball pay Lou Reviews? Is Kimball being a cheapskate right now? Was he just like looking for a reason to end the debate?
That'd be really funny.
So he didn't have to pay?
That'd be really, really good. I'll just play some background music.
Find a way. I would
Nice.
take back all the things that I said to hurt you, and you'd say, if I could tell you Mike like, if I could tell you it like, if I could tell you it like, if I could tell you it like. If I could turn you away, Mike, I would find a way. I would take back all the things that I said to hurt you, and you'd say, if I could tell you Mike like, if I could tell you it like, if I could tell you it like. Tell you what no man named UFO Shane. He has 58 laptops. I'm not joking. He has 62 laptops. He knows more than you about everything. He's got more to do. He's UFO Shane. He's got the plan. His IQ alcohol percentage insane. He has 83 laptops. I'm not joking. He has 96 laptops. So many laptops. I'm mad at you. Shane has 48, 9 fucking portable computers in his domicile. What the that? Stop sending I know a man named UFO Shane. He has 50.
Sick of the same old news that's more snooze than news? Then crank up the volume for Skyfire News, the only broadcast that's literally out of this world.
As an astrophysicist, I can tell you that the universe is full of mysteries, but with Skyfire, you can uncover some of those mysteries from your phone in your pocket.
I've tangoed with tales so top secret, they're stored on the dark side of the moon. Skyfire News, it's like they've hacked the galactic mainframe, serving up scoops so juicy, they make Area 51 look like a public library.
With unrivaled extraterrestrial expertise and interstellar insights, Skyfire News brings you the latest from the final frontier. We're not just ahead of the curve.
If I could turn you away, Mike, I would find a way. I would take back all the things that I said to hurt you. And you'd say, if I could tell you right back, if I could tell you it back, if I could tell you it back, if I could tell you it back, if I could turn you away, Mike, I would find a way. I would take back all. No man named UFO Shane. He has 58 laptops. I'm not joking. He has 62 laptops. He knows more than you about everything. He's got more to do. He's UFO Shane. He's got a plan. His IQ alcohol percentage insane. He has 83 laptops. I'm not joking. He has 96 laptops. So many laptops. My man, you will Shane has 48, 9 fucking portable computers in his domicile. What the that? Stop sending UFO Shane texts. He's running out of space.
Tell me what you do when you make a car run on water. Shut the fuck up, don't say shit. You solve the fundamental physics mystery, what now? Shut the fuck up, don't say shit. Imagine you self-consciousness and wanna tell your friends in the cut. Shut the fuck up, don't say shit. Imagine you self-consciousness and wanna tell your friends in the cut. Shut the fuck up, don't say shit.
Get back in the car. Get out of there. I gotta get out of there.
All right, so listen, we're blocked here. I got a camera issue, and that was the debate. We're gonna be back at our normal time, as we are every day, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and we'll be giving you guys the news. Of course, we'll be covering this as well. I want to thank y'all for being here for this historic debate. It was crazy. I mean, Red, what do you think? What do you think? We'll be back at 6, huh?
I got the burner up. Should we listen to Lou's space for a little bit or nah? We'll be back at 6.
Let's just be back at 6. Let's you and I watch it. I mean, Lou,
we'll send him the link.
Yeah, we'll send him.
He'll come on.
Yeah, he'll come on at 6. He'll come on at 6.
Yeah.
All right,
exactly.
guys. We'll see you guys then. If you heard those songs, I want you guys to vote. What's the best one? What's the best one?
Dude, did you hear that last one with all the curse words?
Nope. Yeah, I did. Okay, listen, I did hear it. Okay, I did. We're gonna have a lot more songs for you guys coming. Those were bangers. Listen, those were bangers. I totally agree with everybody here, especially the Mike song. That was that was heartfelt.
So wait, real quick, Tupa, sorry. Who do you think won that based on how it turned out?
It didn't even get off the ground.
Like, is there even a winner in that situation?
No, dude, it didn't even get off the ground. Like, I'll play the recording, like we'll play snippets from it or whatever, but it was like opening statements. It never got into a certain debate. Lou Reviews tried to throw in like a sneak diss, but his sneak diss was using UAP Mike's like name, like his full name or something. And it was like he was trying to like pull like a KMF, you know what I mean?
He dogs UAP Mike.
It was beneath him in every way. It was beneath him.
I gotta agree with Buddy James and Ghost 915. Buddy James says everyone lost today.
Everyone.
And Ghost 915 says we all lost. Yeah, I think you're right. And I'm just happy that I didn't do or say something super crazy. You gotta let me know next time, bro. Like, this is a live link. I thought this was the link for the show at 6.
Listen, I was thinking on my toes because Kimball was supposed to start the space at 5 or the debate at 5:30. This guy is all over the place, but we love him. And
but actually, wait. Let me show my thing. I'm about to premiere my episode 1 3 Body Problem review. It has some historical stuff and like it's fun. And Megan's in it. Shouts out Megan.
Shouts out Megan. Shouts out Red. I
want
to see
that.
This.
So it's just a perfect amount of time to watch it and then come back to our other show.
When is it premiering? 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Guys, we love it. We love to see it. We'll be over there watching it. And again, you know, I think the real winner here was us for being able to get a cool look at this. Look at this. Look what we can do when we do spaces. This is interesting.
I like this a lot. And what I was gonna say was too, I DM'd you this, but yeah, I like the getting ready to be like, let's go live. This is happening. Like, that could be crazy one day.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think that's true. We could do basically the potential to break news in here is pretty high.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty high. Guys, we're gonna play you guys out with the UAP Mike song.
That was beautiful, by the way, and the Shane song. Good job on those,
dude. It's all the computers. It's all the computers. So we'll see you guys again at 6 o'clock, like we are every single day.
Oh wait, let me show my channel and the thing too. Go watch my 3 Body Problem episode 1 review and then come right back.
Here's my problem.
Content. Yes.
Here's my 3 Body Problem. Lou blocked me.
Oh, Lou blocked me. Yeah, the old Lou block.
The blue blockers.
Let me see. Where's the okay, I'm putting it in there. Go watch. Okay. All right, we'll see you guys in a bit.
I thought you were gonna share the link. Oh, you did it in the comments?
Yes.
Sick. Okay, guys, here we go.
If I could turn UAP Mike, I would find a way. I would take back all the things that I said to hurt you. And you'd say, if I could tell you Mike, if I could tell you it if I could tell you it if I could tell you it if I could. No man named UFO Shane. He has 58 laptops. I'm not joking. He has 62 laptops. He knows more than you about everything. He's got more to do. He's UFO Shane. He's got the plan. His IQ alcohol percentage insane. He has 83 laptops. I'm not joking. He has 96 laptops.